So it actually feels like a summer morning almost. I mean, it's a little bit coolish. Still, but Canadians are so eager for the local warm weather. So, like these people, known jacket. No, it's not a quite known jacket day. This is the kind of weather where your parents, you'd want to run out of the house like this, and your parents would yell at you, put on a jacket, put on a coat. You want to catch cool? And you usually would. You'd carry it, put it on, and you'd put it in your bag on your way out the door once your parents can't see you. And of course, then you'd catch a cold, which is what I've been catching all the season, even with jackets on, because you put a lighter one on, and you get overheated, and you sweat, and then it gets cold, and it's just always a horrible time of the year because it's never quite you can never get quite right what you should wear, because it can look like this gorgeous, bright, sunny. It actually is about 10 degrees Celsius, which is comfortable, but then there's a breeze, right? Off of the cool lake, out of the cool ground. So the ground's still not warm up yet. It's like going into the sea first thing in the morning until, you have to wait, when you grow up in a tropical climate, you wait until the sun comes up and heats up the water, which is why, unless of course, you have a regular, steady midsummer sun, that means that the water stay warm pretty much overnight into day. But anyway, now I'm blah blah blahing more than I need to. And here we are under the Gardiner. I'm here waiting for the GO train to the Mothers. It's my weekend of care, so I'm hustling. And I swear to God, it's so hard to get up in the mornings on a Saturday. For some reason, I'm just like, I'm supposed to get up out of the house by 8 if I want to do the TTC route. But I end up doing the GO train route when, see, shots and all, which I think is a bit premature. Maybe later in the day when it's 18 degrees, I could see it. Yeah. So anyway, I just got distracted, from finishing my thought. Yeah, they're getting up at time. So this morning dragged my ass, but look at the time. I hustled, got out of the house to be able to at least get the GO train, which, will get me there just around the time I'm supposed to be there. Yeah, and then I can get up a little bit later. I can get up around 8-ish, 8:30-ish. So I'm here to catch a 9:06 train. Yeah, here we are, BMO Field. Yeah, but just a share, we didn't know how. But it feels good, it feels pleasant. I get the people wearing really light because I guess it's, and what's happening here? A little outfitish situation. I love coordinating colors always. This weather doesn't mean a difference to me. I'm just will still be in my bed till whatever hours on a Saturday. Lovely. I appreciate color, right? Yeah, lock them up. Probably the battle with her like everywhere in the world, every driver. Oh, I thought we could be able to go. What's wrong? Why is this road closed? You just know that conversation. Or, I need to get to so-and-so. Can you tell me how I do that now that I can't get through here? I'm a city king. King Coronation today, some people king. Oh, it's like a performance. It's like, it's some kind of film set. That was a brother with dreads, so, I want to say it's probably, well, I won't say it because it's a stereotypic, just because it's a black people, that's a black film. There's black people working all kinds of films. My girl there, Sheila Fish, or see, that person doesn't want to be on camera. Ooh. I love your hair color. She can't hear me. That's... All right. Just giving you a little flavor. Is that my train? That's my train. Clocking yet. I don't know why it's not the sea. See? Shorts and more shorts. And golf. Can you imagine? this a little better. Alright.
Well, I would like to have a house like right here.
1 minute to departure.
1 minute? Why did it take so long? What did they have to maintenance? Oh my god. Little flies have gotten into the cabin. Oh no, they're outside. Okay, so the rest of them inside. Yeah, now they're outside. Alright. There we go. Saturday mornings, every, a few weekends. This is my hustle. This is April 6, 2023, I guess. How can I forget? It's the day of the coronation of King Charles. Where am I, second or third or something? So
Please stand clear. Doors are
I
closing.
find the whole thing, it's surreal. I'm not sure what's happening. But a documentary I saw about the fact that anti-monarchy sentiment has always been strong. And at every time, right? There's always an anti-monarchy response. Even pre around colonization. It's just a general kind of, we don't want no monarchy. And so this time will be no different. And in fact, what they're saying is that the percentage of anti-monarchy sentiment is pretty much similar to even when Queen Elizabeth was coronated. So anyway.
Our next stop is Toronto
So I just feel like I need to stop to waste my breath.
Union, this train will continue eastbound, making all station stops to Durham College, Oswego.
Cuando ese sigue, a veces pasa como pasa.
Yeah, so we're done. It's like nobody not change nothing. It's gonna be it's like they just gonna, as my friend Courtney, my friend, quoting him all the time. It's like, you change around the furniture, you repaint the walls, you do like a decoration or refurbishing, you might do some renovation, but it's the same goddamn house we're gonna live in. Probably forever. Because people in power will not give it up. And then you watch the people who don't really have no power, or the ones who become power adjacent or approximate to power, who then, because them so engaged with power now, basically negotiate with power in a particular way. That's just like this morning I woke up to these indigenous leaders. I'm talking about this hope with the king, and I'm like, oh, what kind of world we live in now? And all these Commonwealth countries. I know, see Jamaica, me hope Jamaica never go. Oh God, do. Beg no. Beg no. But anyway, as I said, I would stop because I'm in some real change or difference. So there it is. Okay, we're a little bit into Toronto. I haven't done this in a while. This is Toronto. Look on the building.
What I want to do, I want to add, like, I went to this place on
Attention passengers, we are launching our new Go Transit website soon. Take a moment to explore the new features before the official launch by visiting gotransit.com. You can also now tap your debit card and Presto device to pay your adult Presto fare. Remember to tap off at the end of your trip to set a default trip to your card. Visit prestocard.ca for more information and to learn how fares are deducted. And pay with them.
This is why I don't show that side, because it's pure. Whereas over here, well, now this is pure wall, but this at least gives you a cityscape, because we're sort of south. We're going parallel to Front Street. Yeah, which had been the end of, like, Front Street is just a bit, before this, up there so. And that was where the city ended. It was where the lake began. But then Dredgio put on landfill. And but me not see people, and of course then they dig them a hole here. So of course at some point when, you know, as we see flooding all over the world with climate change,
Quédate ahí. Estiras el piecito, güey, el sensor.
when the water come back,
Vamos a ver.
you know, all of this, I guess this will be like a trench to protect, but I guess it would just be the water reclaiming. It's a waterways that was reclaimed there. River reclaimed there. Whatever this is name.
Le voy a poner saldo, güey.
Their course or something like that.
No, güey, porque son individuales.
So we'll see what will happen.
Paga con la milla, ¿no?
We're going over to the. You see, I hate that.
Las tengas saldo, güey, tú puedes pagar.
When they come so close now is that you don't get the wide city view. Usually we're over in one of those lanes over there.
Sí, güey, pero es que no le.
Today, for some reason, we're coming in much closer.
No le guíe, güey.
Yeah.
Y la verdad casi no lo.
So there's Front Street right there, so. That's where the city had ended at one point. Oh, UP Express. Okay, maybe we're going a bit wide. We usually are over there somewhere, one of those tracks. All of a sudden, I'm thinking about Europe, about traveling, all that train. We had a whole train thing across southern Europe on the Mediterranean. On the Costa del Sul. Yeah, man, see, we're kind of close. We're in the middle.
Good morning, passengers. You'll be arriving at Union Station in just a moment on platforms 9 and 10. We'll be opening the south side of the train following the north. If you're exiting here at Union, please take a quick look around. Make sure you have all your belongings with you. After a short break here at Union, this train will continue eastbound, making all station stops at Durham College, Oshawa Go. On behalf of GO and the operating crew, we thank you for riding with us today. Now arriving to Toronto Union Station.
So eventually they're supposed to. They're never gonna get rid of all this stuff and just leave the glass roof. It look like plastic roof to me. Latex roof. So what I find interesting on this, the bullshit bilingualism, which French people, and in fact indigenous people should also be pissed about, is that, like, have you heard any French yet? But watch what will happen. At certain points, it's like, oh, I guess we have some French people. Or maybe some French people might be on the train now. Seriously, it's warm-ish. Yeah, it feels springy. Maybe going to meet somebody for brunch this morning. Going to see some hot dogs, some contact. Go see some hot dogs or some contact for the photography festival stuff. There's one by John and King Street West. That looks really interesting. Rode by it the other day. Let's see how long. You know, we want to keep it on so they can hear the French.
This is your 920 Lakeshore eastbound train, making all station stops at Durham College, Oshawa Go, sitting on platforms 9 and 10. Approximately 6 minutes to departure.
6 minutes. Okay, 6 minutes too long. Okay, I'll do another when we're pulling off, and then you'll hear the French. Or if the French start, make a try see one. Anyway, here we are from Exhibition Station to Union Station on GO Transit here in Toronto on Saturday, May 5th. No, Saturday, May 6th, 2023.